About Cyrille as a footballer, exciting, powerful, somebody who, even as a manager, you loved watching, because he scored so many, if you like, wonder goals. Would like to have seen him score a few more scruffy goals, actually, but I don't think he believed in that. I think it had to be a spectacular one. So that was it as a player. I say I've been lucky enough. I've worked with some great front players, but he would definitely be my number 9. He was my best ever team. As a bloke, as a chap, he was terrific. You can't ever remember having any altercations or anything with the big man. If you like, he was just by his sheer manner, by his sheer personality. He was dead easy to work with. Yeah, I mean, and they all pelled up well, and everybody pelled up well. You know, all the guys were all good together. It was part of if you like, a special time, good spirit, and some very exciting football, which I think people talk about Cyrille being a role model. I don't know. I think Cyrille was. He was grounded because he'd worked in the real world before he came into football. Which he constantly reminded me of. He was a trainee electrician, and he kept referring to the fact that, well, I've been on the tube with my lunchbox under my arm, we're going to work, so you know, I've seen what's happened on the outside world. So I think that what happened, I think he was one. He fully appreciated how privileged it was to be a footballer, and I think football, well, I know football was privileged to have him in the game.
And it's humbling to recognise that his impact was much more than just kicking a ball about and scoring a few spectacular goals. It was actually about how he could impact society, how he could challenge people's views. Hugely, my uncle's impact in the game continued after he retired. He went on and coached with West Bromwich Albion, and then he became an agent. That was actually his first signing, and then he went on to sign much bigger and better players than me, so I couldn't get any more phone calls from him. But I have to say, he was, it was remarkable not only to have him as an agent, but also to have him as a mentor, to have him as an uncle. I feel privileged to have been able to spend so much time with him in so many different aspects, and to really take on board his impact not only in the game but on wider society, and it's just been humbling to be part of it. Yeah, and this is something that I'm pretty sure my Uncle Cyrille wouldn't have necessarily recognised. I'm sure he knew his place in the game and the narrative of black players coming through in the UK and making a big impact, but he's very humble in that. He wasn't someone who sought to gain recognition through that. He wanted to continue to motivate people and inspire people through his actions, and I think that's what he did. That's what he was successful in. I think the reaction of everybody, the reaction of the footballing family and wider society has paid tribute to that, and the only regret is I wish he could have seen this. I wish he could have seen how many people loved him. But we are here as his family. We're here as people who have been inspired by him to try to continue his legacy.